Hey there, it's Amanda, and in this week's wedding update, let's talk about flowers, especially these lanterns.
I've never felt like this. What are you doing to me? It only took one kiss to know that you're everything I need. Everything I need.
Let's start off with these lanterns. And so for my bridesmaids, instead of having bouquets, I saw these lanterns and it brought me back to the story in Matthew where there's 5 wise virgins and 5 unwise. And they're all waiting for the bridegroom, and the 5 wise virgins had brought extra oil with them for their lamp, while the unwise did not bring enough oil, and so their light went out. And so then the women that did not have oil ended up having to go to the merchants to buy more oil and missed the Lord. And so this reminds me that just like myself, my bridesmaids and myself are on a journey waiting for the Lord. And the Lord has blessed me with Colin to be my bridegroom. And so it's a good reminder for me and a mental reminder of the joy of waiting and the joy of taking my time in dating as well as prayer and just finding the man that God is calling me to. And so these lanterns remind me of the story in Matthew, and those without lanterns, those without light, they get back to the door and Christ says that he does not know them. And so we are called to remember that we do not know the time nor place that the Lord is calling us, but that we need to be prepared, that we need to have oil for our lamps. We need to keep our light of Christ glowing. And so I love these lanterns. And I'm going to share with you how they're made. And so we started off, I kind of got an array of flowers that I wanted to use in my bouquet as well as the tables. And I had these extra flowers and greenery that I just took apart. I took apart these little flowers, little eucalyptus stems, some berries, and all I was doing was I was placing them at the bottom of the lantern. These are from Walmart, these hurricane glass lanterns. And then I did get them actually used, so a little and less expensive. And so all that was really used was the candle, but it'll be fine for the purposes. There's still a lot of candle left. And so all I did was place the greenery in, and surprisingly, it fit really well. I love the greens in there because I love the idea of greenery, even with a fall wedding. I love eucalyptus and just having that color and how that really highlights our blues and our pinks that are in our wedding dresses, and as well as eucalyptus kind of has this gray tones, which is another one of the wedding colors. And so our navy, our mauve, and our gray are all kind of present in our greenery and flowers here in the bridesmaids' lanterns. The next bouquet that we made is actually a bouquet, and so we made this bridal bouquet. My mom did a wonderful job putting this together. I absolutely love it. Didn't start out like this. Our first attempt wasn't even photo worthy. Our second attempt looked like this. And then we moved on to a third attempt, which was like this, really cascading. And then finally I showed my mom what I wanted, and she made me this, which I couldn't believe how beautiful it lined up with the one I wanted. We also added this rosary into it that is from my grandma's house. We're not sure whose rosary it was. It was beautiful. It looks like pearls that will line up with what we're wearing, as well as some blue flowers that are from a bouquet from 2001 from my aunt's wedding, and so some borrowed blues to make my bridal bouquet. Then my mom made all these boutonnières and throwing bouquet with her good friend Karen. And so really what we did here was we had flowers from the attempt to making a bouquet. We had bought in flowers because we were thinking about making bridesmaids bouquets, and then we didn't. We also borrowed some flowers from my sister because she had flowers that just fit what we were trying to make. And so my mom made quite an array of boutonnières, but they're all going to work out. We labeled them so everyone knows whose is what. And so that is all of the flowers that we have for our wedding. We are super excited, and we may be using a few more flowers in various places, as well as on the tables. I don't have a video of those, but we do have table box flowers. I'm gonna throw a picture or two of our makeup table settings that kind of just shows those flower boxes, and we are super excited to have those. They are not exactly our flower colors, but we did add our colors into the boxes, and that makes up our flower decor. Thank you for joining me again, and I hope you enjoyed this update, and let me know what wedding update you would like to hear about next in the comments. Thanks, love you, bye.